It's morning, the sun is shining, birds are tweeting, and you are waking up in your cozy bed. Suddenly, your tummy starts rumbling because you are super hungry. You get out of bed and go to the kitchen to make some breakfast. But when you turn on the stove, there is no beep to let you know that it's on. No friendly beep when you open the oven. Oh, no, you can't start your morning without your beep. So you call your best friend for help. Your friend is happy to lend a hand, but they don't know where the sound went either. So you both decide to visit the sound school together. When you arrive at the sound school, all the instruments are gathered in a circle. They are very worried. Mr. Tambourine. Subtitles. Oh my, where has it gone? We need to find that sound right away. Cymbal crash. Subtitles. An important part of me is missing, and I do not know what to do. Triangle. Subtitles. If we don't find the missing sound, our music won't sound the same. You tell the instruments that you're looking for your beep sound too. All the instruments start to look everywhere. Finally, xylophone finds something. Xylophone. Subtitles. Look, an ambulance. Then he looks closely at the ambulance and shouts, "Oh, I know that sound. It's the beep button from your ambulance." You press the beep button and shout with joy. "That's my sound. Thank you, xylophone." You give xylophone a big hug. Then you all march back to your house together, all the instruments playing their loudest. When you open the door, your friend is so happy to see you. You can't wait to show them the sound that you found. You press the beep button. "We did it, buddy. I got my beep back." Your friend gives you a high five and you both laugh. Now that you have your beep back, you can start your day. You say goodbye to your friend and go into the kitchen to make some breakfast. As you open the oven, you press the beep button. Beep. Now your morning starts with a smile. Scene start. The camera zooms in on Andy, who's looking very glum. Beside him is a chair with a record player on it, but it's missing its tone arm. Without it, the record player isn't much use to Andy, who really misses making music with his friends. Then Polly the police car zooms in with her flashing lights on. Polly the police car. Beep, lost your beep. Sounds like another mystery. Andy sighs. Yep, that's right, Polly. I lost my tone arm. Without it, I can't play my favorite records. What good is a record player if you can't play any records? Polly, grinning. Don't worry, Andy. Detective Polly is on the case. Police cars solve what's lost and found. We'll search again for Andy's sound. So Polly zooms off to investigate. First, she checks under a bush where she finds some building blocks. She backs up her police car and bumps them with her bumper, sending them scattering. Then she shines her flashlight into the bushes and finds a screwdriver, but that doesn't belong to Andy. Next, she checks behind a tree and finds a jump rope, but that doesn't belong to Andy either. Polly's about to give up when suddenly she sees something. She backs up slowly and shines her light on a record, then an album, and finally a tone arm. It's covered with a blanket, but Polly knows that blanket. It's the same one she saw earlier. As she moves the blanket, she calls out, "I found it. Is this Andy's sound?" The blanket falls to the ground, and sure enough, it's Andy's tone arm. He runs over, picks it up, and hugs Polly. "You found my tone arm, Polly. You're the best detective a bear could ask for." He runs off happily, and Polly watches him go, smiling. Just then, the camera zooms out. As the music swells, we see that there's a whole town in the bedroom. There are houses, a school, a fire station, and lots of friends. And now, there's a record player with a brand new tone arm too. And now back to our story. Andy's playing one of his favorite records. His friends are dancing and having fun. They're so happy to have their music back. Suddenly, the lights go out and the music stops. They all start to panic. What happened? Is the music gone again? Oh no, not my dancing. But then they hear a familiar sound. It's Polly. She's singing. Don't be scared. Don't be blue. Polly's here with a brand new tune. She sings as she drives around the darkened room, her flashing lights cutting through the darkness like rays of sunshine. Welcome to Sound School with Professor Honk. They arrive at a bright and musical building shaped like a speaker. A wise old horn car, Professor Honk, greets them. Professor Honk. Ah, the Sound School welcomes you. Come in, come in. Andy. Professor Honk. My beep is gone. Can you help? Professor Honk. Let me hear you. Andy tries. No sound. Professor Honk checks his circuits. Professor Honk. Oh dear. Your beep button is missing. That's a very rare part. Polly. Do you know where we might find one? Professor Honk. Thinking. Let's see. Last I heard, beep buttons grow on the sound tree on Harmony Hill. Professor Honk plays a musical note on his horn. To Harmony Hill we'll go today to find a beep in a musical way. They all sing as they drive along. The road is a bit bumpy, but they make it to the base of a large tree covered with musical notes. This must be the sound tree. Polly, look, there's a little button right there. Maybe that's Andy's beep. Andy, let's ask the tree. The tree plays a musical chord. Hello, is anyone there? We're looking for a beep. A little bluebird lands on the tree. He looks at them with a confused expression. Bluebird, a beep? What's a beep? Andy, it's this little button that goes beep, and mine is missing. Bluebird, oh, I saw a little girl picking buttons off this tree yesterday. She had a basket full of them. Andy, really? Do you know where she went? Bluebird, she went that way. I think she went to the music box shop. They all wave goodbye to the bluebird and head off to the music box shop. It's over there on the right. They arrive at a small shop with a big red bow on the door. As they enter, they see lots of musical instruments and boxes with ribbons on top. In the corner is a cash register shaped like a piano. Behind it stands a little girl with a basket of buttons. Little girl, can I help you? Polly, hi, we're looking for Andy's missing beep. Did you pick it up here? Little girl, why, yes I did. I was making a necklace for my dolly. May I try it on? She puts on the necklace and skips around the room happily. She twirls around so fast that the beep button comes off and lands in Andy's open palm. He's so happy to have his beep back. Andy, thank you so much. Little girl, you're welcome. Now can you be my dolly? Andy, sure. They all leave the shop together and head back to the sound school. It's been a very musical day. Professor Honk to Andy. And remember, when your beep is feeling blue, just sing a song and it will feel brand new. Andy. Thanks, Professor Honk. Andy, Polly, and the little girl wave goodbye to Professor Honk as they head home. The little girl skips ahead, humming a happy tune. The camera pans up to a big red bow on a tree. It winks at the audience. Then it's off to the races as the trio zooms away. We're traveling to Harmony Hill. The gang drives through fields with musical flowers. Every honk or rev makes a sound. Vroom goes Andy, beeps what we need, through Melody Meadow at gentle speed. Zoom goes Polly, sharp and strong, guiding us safely all along. As they drive, the flowers in the field begin to glow. With every note that's played, their colours show. Red and yellow, blue and green. The whole field's a symphony, a beautiful scene. When the gang arrives at Harmony Hill, the flowers play a final chord. One last bloom for the road. As they drive away, the music's still in their heads. Harmony Hill, where the flowers sing and the cars can play. This is Harmony Hill, the sound tree, and this is where all the magical music of Harmony Town comes from. Over here, Andy and his friends are looking for the perfect fruit to make a beautiful sound. Over there, they reach a glittering tree with bells, chimes, and buttons as fruits. And hanging on the highest branch is the one they're looking for, the big red beep button. Subtitles? Wow! Look at all the sounds. There's the beep button, hanging on the highest branch. How do we reach it? Just then, Mimi the music bus arrives. She's a friendly bus who always has a song to share. And she heard the friends needed a lift. Subtitles. Did someone say music lift? With Mimi's help, they can finally reach the beep button. Here it is up close. It looks like a big red button, doesn't it? But it's not a button you'd find in a house or an elevator. This is a sound button. When you press it, it makes a loud, clear beep sound. And as Andy reaches out to touch it, a happy chime rings out. All the fruits on the sound tree start to fall down. Bouncing and skipping to the ground below, they roll around in a big heap, making music as they go. Let's play a little game. Can you name that tune? Ooh, this tune reminds me of a song that goes, stretch and lift. Music's so sweet. Let's get that button for Andy's beep. That's right. This song always makes me think of Harmony Hill and the wonderful friends we meet there. And now it's time to sing along. So give a big thumbs up and sing your heart out. Scene opens with Andy lying on his back under a tree in the park, looking up at the sky with a big grin on his face as he watches the clouds go by. Suddenly, a big gust of wind blows through, ruffling Andy's hair and making him sit up. He looks around and sees that all of the other cars are missing. Then he looks down at his stump, then back up at the sky with a sad expression on his face. Just then, Professor Honk drives by and sees Andy sitting there all alone. So he stops and goes back to see what's wrong. Professor Honk. Subtitles. What's the matter, Andy? Why aren't you out playing with the others? Andy. Subtitles. I don't know, Professor. I just don't feel like myself. I'm not whole. I'm not complete. I need something. But what? I don't know. Professor Honk. Subtitles. Well, that doesn't sound good. Let's see if I can help. Say, would you like a brand new horn? Andy. Subtitles. A horn? That would be great, but I don't need a horn. I already have a horn. I just don't have a way to use it. Professor Honk. Subtitles. Oh, I understand. You need a button to press to make your horn work. I have just the thing. Hop in, Andy. Professor Honk takes Andy back to sound school, and they go into the garage. He pulls out a big red button with a yellow circle around it that says beep in big bold letters, and he installs it on Andy's dashboard, right next to his steering wheel. He then gets in his car and starts the engine. Andy does the same and presses the button. Beep, beep, he shouts excitedly. Andy. Subtitles. It works. I'm whole again. He drives off down the road, tooting his horn and waving to Professor Honk as he passes by. As the other cars come zooming by, they all honk their horns in unison. Beep, beep, I'm ready to go, helping the city, high or low, with my siren and button too. I'll race to help. That's what I do. The end. It's mini emergency drill day in Wheelcraft City. Mayor Bell wants every vehicle to get involved. From the wheelie school, all the vehicles line up outside. There's Fiery the fire truck, Mimi the police car, and Andy the ambulance, plus many more. Mayor Bell. Subtitles. Welcome, vehicles of Wheelcraft City. Time to practice helping. All the vehicles cheer and be prepared to help in any way they can. First up, it's Fiery the fire truck. He drives past all the buildings, then stops at the park. A small fire has broken out and some campers are in danger. Fiery. Subtitles. Oh, a real campfire and people in danger. Guess it's time to put out that fire and rescue those campers. Woo! This is so much fun. I love being a firefighter. As he practices putting out the fire, all the other vehicles watch with excitement. Next, it's Mimi the police car. She drives around the city, making sure everyone is safe and helping direct traffic. She stops outside the wheelie school. A group of kids are gathered around, looking upset. Mimi, Subtitles. What's the matter? Why are you all gathered here? One of the kids explains how they lost their toy, so Mimi helps them look for it. She even looks under her police car. Then she finds the toy. The kid is so happy to have their toy back. And Mimi feels good about helping. Then it's Andy the ambulance. He rushes to the scene of an accident with his police escort. Andy, Subtitles. And I'll rush to the pretend accident with Sparky. This is no time to be scared. We gotta get to work. As they approach the accident, Andy's sirens and flashing lights can be seen from a mile away. All the vehicles work together during the drill. They all do an excellent job, and everyone feels good about being part of the team. Back at the wheelie school, Mayor Bell thanks everyone for participating. Mayor Bell, Subtitles. That was a great job today, everyone. Now let's sing our song. Practice helps us be our best. In real emergencies, we'll pass the test. All the vehicles happily sing and dance along. Welcome to the city. Where are they now? Little Lulu lost her stuffed bear, Mr. Fluffy, at City Park. Can our team help her find it? Of course we can. Let's go. Hey there. Welcome to the first ever POW Patrol game. When you spin this dial, it lands on an exciting mission for the POW Patrol. Spin it again and let's go to the park. We need to find Mr. Fluffy before Lulu loses hope of ever seeing him again. So what do you think he looks like? Oh, I bet he's big and fluffy. I love fluffy things. Look, it's a teddy bear. That's perfect. And look how big it is. Wow. But where is he? Maybe over there by the slide. Nope, not there. Let's check the bushes. You never know what you'll find in the bushes. It could be a lost shoe, or a lost ball, or in this case, a lost teddy bear. Nothing. Oh no, Mr. Fluffy, are you here? Oh, I bet he went to the sandbox to play. I love playing in the sandbox. So much fun. Let's ask Fiery. He's really good at sniffing things out. No. Not here either. I almost had him. I can smell his fur, but he's gone. Wait, do you hear that? Someone's coming. It's Lulu. She's looking for Mr. Fluffy. Oh no, she's gonna be so upset if we don't find him. I have an idea. Let's sing a finding song. Come on guys, help me. Mr. Fluffy, where did you go? Under the slide or by the rainbow? I looked under the slide and checked all around. Where could that teddy bear be found? Oh, there he is. Polly, look, I see him. He's under this bench. I bet he got scared and was trying to hide. Oh no, now we have to get him out from under here. I'm coming, Mr. Fluffy. There you are. You're all okay. You just scared me. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Polly. You found Mr. Fluffy. Oh, thank you, Andy. You're the best. Now we can take him home. I'm so happy. I thought I'd never see him again. Well, we couldn't let you cry. You're such a good friend to help me find him. I'm so grateful. The very least I can do is take you and your friends for ice cream. Really? Thanks, Lulu. That sounds like fun. It's time for the celebration parade. Come on, everyone, let's go. All right, gather round, everyone. It's time to give out those awards. First up, we have the award for Best Sound, and the winner is, drumroll please, the helicopter. You definitely had the loudest whirly sound. Next, we have the award for Most Helpful, and that goes to the tow truck. You were so helpful getting all of the other vehicles unstuck. Next, we have the award for Best Teamwork, and that goes to the bulldozer and the dump truck. You both worked really well together to move that mountain of dirt. Next, we have the award for Bravest, and that goes to the fire truck. You weren't afraid to go into the burning building and save the kitty cat. And finally, we have the award for Greatest Vehicle, and the winner is the car. You were so fast zooming around the racetrack. Alright, let's move this party along. It's time for the closing song. We are the helpers, brave and proud. We sing our songs clear and loud. Ambulance, police, fires and more. Wheelcraft friends forever, for sure. I want to say one more thing before we go. Being a helper is not just about what you do. It's about how you make people feel. When you're a helper, you make people feel safe and happy. That's what being a helper is all about. Remember that next time you put on your uniform and get behind the wheel. You're not just driving a vehicle, you're driving a feeling. Thank you all for coming to my party. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. It's getting late, all the vehicles are tired, and it's time for bed. Fade out. And now we're back in Wheelcraft City. The sun is setting, and it's time for the vehicles to go home. As the light fades, we can see all the vehicles returning to their garages. One by one, they disappear inside, winding down for the night. Among them is Andy, who's yawning very big. He's so sleepy he can barely keep his eyes open. He looks up at the sky and sees the first stars beginning to appear. Scene change. We pull up beside Andy, who's fast asleep now. His eyelids are getting heavy, and it's hard to stay awake. So let's sing him a little song to help him get to sleep. Okay, little friends, it's time for bed. The sun is gone and the moon is overhead. The little cars are going home, going home, going home. The little cars are going home to dream of roads and paths they roam. Andy's eyes flutter closed as he listens to the song. Even Sparky, who's usually so full of energy, is getting sleepy now. He yawns very big, showing off his shiny new teeth. And what about you, little viewer? Do you have a special bedtime song that helps you get to sleep? If you do, sing it along with us. Now it's time for bed. The sun is gone and the moon is ahead. The little cars are going home, going home, going home. The little cars are going home to dream of roads and paths they roam. One by one, all the vehicles are tucked into their beds. They're all fast asleep now and dreaming of exciting adventures on the roads of Wheelcraft City. Scene change. We pan up to the night sky, now filled with twinkling stars. The moon is shining bright, casting its glow over the sleeping city. And now we know it's time for our final good night. Good night, little stars. Good night, good night.